Hi, welcome back. I'm John Henry. Today we're in the greenhouse because I'm going to be repotting tomato plants. Now these are the plants that I grew from seed, and I've been repotting them. All of these are the ones that I repotted yesterday. A lot of big beef in here and some sun gold, but those were grown from seed. It's so easy to do. If you haven't done it, you got to do it. And then what I do is I repot into these. I use Greek yogurt containers that, before they get recycled, I recycle them one more time. I just drill holes in the bottom, and then I put a little dirt, little potting soil. It has good stuff in it for growing little tomatoes in. And I take one of these, and I take these little leaves off. These are called cotyledons. Big name for a little leaf. And you take and separate these, but then what I do is put it all the way down in the bottom and kind of mash that root ball down, and then take more of this like that, and I push it down, and more, and getting it down as far as I can. I might even bend it again just a little bit. Don't break it, but bend it again a little bit more to get more of that's down inside the soil, because once it's in there, all of these little fine hairs are going to make roots all the way up to where we bury it up into the soil. And then when it goes into the garden, it has a lot more root ball to work with, rather than this tiny little thing that would be it. No, we're going to go all the way up here, and this is all going to be roots, so that when it goes in the garden, it's ready to take right off. And so let's put that other one in. More little dirt in the bottom. Put that all the way down in the bottom. You can manhandle tomato plants a little bit. They're pretty resilient, as long as you don't break their stems. And push that down a little bit so that we get that stem down in there to make those roots. And then what I like to do is water them with a diluted fish emulsion. Fish emulsion gives them a really strong nitrogen takeoff, so that they will take right off and start to grow like crazy. And that way, when they're ready to go in the garden, fish emulsion has all kinds of good things in it too. And so when they're ready to go in the garden, they have a lot of roots, and they're a strong plant, and you get a lot more tomatoes, a lot more tasty tomatoes. And then when we put them in the garden, we'll add some bone meal and a little Epsom salt and some calcium, which is we keep all of our eggshells, and I grind them up in a blender and make a powder. And it's just a calcium powder, and that goes in to keep them from blossom end rot. But that's what I do whenever I'm repotting all these tomatoes. And then it's easy to give them away as a gift, or somebody needs a tomato plant, and I just give them this, and they just recycle the container. Don't worry about giving me back a pot. And it's good fun to give a lot of tomato plants away. I enjoy it. Next time we'll be in the garden. All right.